So Power Ranger Beats Morphers Season 2, Episode 2 was one crazy episode, because this is the episode where we got all the plot, everything got thrown at us at once. This was one crazy episode where we got a lot of information overload, and a lot went down, in this episode. I kind of wish we got all this stuff in the first episode, but hey, this was a great episode. Probably my favorite episode so far in Season 2, even though we're 2 episodes in, but this episode was freaking crazy. Will I take it from the top? I don't know, but let's talk about this episode. So I probably won't be focusing on the environmental stuff in this episode because it's your typical Ranger stuff. We got to save the environment, the animals are in danger. I care about the animals, I care about the environments, but I also care about cool fights and Power Rangers because that's what this episode had. But we'll get to that epic fight in a bit. So we cut to the cyber dimension where we see Evox using the Mayor Daniel's body, and Scrozzle has an interesting bit of dialogue when he sees Evox using Mayor Daniel's body, saying, hey, if you use that body for too long, we run out of Morphex, you might transform in front of the Rangers, which, spelling it out like that, where Scrozzle says it, it kind of gives off, what's the word I'm looking for, Chekhov's gun, which I've used a lot on this channel, which is probably going to what's going to happen if they kind of spell it out for you. Oh no, I'm running out of Morphex, I'm going to transform into this body, which it kind of spells it out for the Rangers later down the line where they're going to get that big reveal that, oh no, Evox was Mayor Daniels all along. The audience knew, but the Rangers didn't know, which I get the feeling we'll get that plot line eventually. So they're in a brand new dimension with a lot of crystals, which they don't really explain, but I will say the scenery does look really nice. I know those crystals are probably CGI, or they're probably cones that they made CGI and glow. It looks really nice. I do like the aesthetics. I do like the new dimension that Scrozzle's living in, paying rent at, has a lot of feng shui, that's the word I'm looking for. It's very snazzy, I'll just say that much. It looks really nice with orange sky, although someone debated me in the comment section what color the sky was. Maybe I'm colorblind, maybe they're colorblind, who knows, but their new dimension looks really nice, and I do like it. So the Mayor Daniels thing, we sort of dance around with it, but Scrozzle does say, hey, if you use that body, it's not stable, don't use it, Evox. Bad plot things will happen for you for the Rangers. So yeah, Evox kind of spells it out like that. So Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy are back. If you've seen the previews, if you've seen the clips going around online, they're back and they're better than ever, and I really do like Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy because Evil Kobe and Evil Liana are a lot of fun. They're lots and lots of fun, and I'm glad they're back. So how they get reborn is really interesting. So Scrozzle scans their face as they're locked in a cage while the Rangers fight the monsters in the Tronics. He basically sneaks around them and scans them and disappears. He does his Scrozzle thing where he gets his information and quickly leaves. It's what he does, it's what I like about him. He's quick and to the point. So, because Scrozzle scanned them, now this is going to sound weird me saying it out loud, because Scrozzle scanned the real Blaze and Roxy, he can use their memories and their data to put them into a blank robot, which made Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy. And like I said, when I say it out loud, it's really weird, but it's Power Rangers, so I guess it makes sense, I think, I don't know. Either way, Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy are back, and they look really, really freaking cool. So if there's one scene I want to give Liana and Kobe a lot of praise for, apart from that really cool fight scene we get later on in the episode near the end, that is the scene that we saw in the preview before they get put in the cage, and Zoe, I think it's Zoe, Blaze, and Roxy, they're playing with the business lady, saying that, hey, the animals need our help, and this lady's like, well, it's sort of not my problem. I'm the bad adult, but I've got good intentions, stuff like that. But when you see the acting in Liana, and when she walks away, and Kobe's got that line where he goes, she doesn't care. I really bought their acting, and that's what sold it for me. Like, I'm glad that good Blaze and Roxy will hopefully be sticking around with the good and the bad Blaze and Roxy on the scene, because they're not in a coma from what we know so far, and that's really good so far. But I can't wait to see where the good and Blaze and Roxy go, because a lot of people are speculating, hey, maybe they'll be Rangers. Well, we don't know, but maybe they could go into a coma later down the line. But seeing Kobe and Liana be good Blaze and Roxy, I really do like it, and I am already adjusted to them being good guys already, even though we've had like one episode. We barely saw them in episode 1, but in this episode they played a good supporting role that I really did enjoy. And I'm hoping we see that later down the line. They're not going to be like, hey, we're at the juice bar drinking juice. I really hope they can play more supporting roles in episodes, but not get shafted to the side by the writing stuff. Hopefully they know what to do with good Blaze just as much as they know what to do with hopefully they know what to do with good Blaze and Roxy just as much as they know what to do with bad Blaze and Roxy. But we'll get to the Blaze and Roxy bit in a fair bit after I talked about them getting cloned and brought back. So I've definitely got to talk about the fight that they have in the construction yard or the yard place, because this fight is really epic. This fight kicks so much ass if you haven't seen it yet. Power Rangers YouTube uploaded the clip on its own, and this is what I watched before watching the full episode, because this fight just kicked so much ass. There's a lot of energy going on, everyone's running around, they're fighting Tronics. Blaze and Roxy are kicking so much ass. Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy are kicking so much ass in this fight. Like, there's this fight where Devin opens up a door and Kobe kicks it, and you can see how hard he kicked the door, because I don't know if it's a stunt car or the car was already damaged because they did so many takes, but you can see the dent in the car, and I don't know if Kobe kicked it in. He did say on Twitter he did. I'll believe him. I'll believe him because he does a lot of hard work in his acting and the stunts that they do. But holy crap, this fight is crazy. Like, you see the guy in the steel suit just doing all these stunts where he jumps around. He's throwing girders, which are not real girders, they're probably fake girders, no doubt about it, because girders are heavy. He's smacking Tronics with it, Nate's ducking. Like, this fight is so crazy. Like, Roxy's throwing boxes at Zoe, and Zoe's kicking him away. Oh, this fight was so cool. I loved it. I fucking loved it. This fight was so epic, and it shows how powerful Blaze and Roxy, well, Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy are. I'm gonna have to get used to that, because now we've got good Blaze and good Roxy running around as well. But I'll have to get used to that, that's for sure. This fight was so epic, and you also get the twist at the end, like, they blow up Robo Blaze and Robo Roxy with ease when they morph. And the plot twist at the end is they can keep getting destroyed, and as long as Scross has got their data uploaded up onto the cloud, he can keep bringing them back every week. So these Robo clones are disposable of, and they can come back every week no matter how they get destroyed. But these Robo clones are much more powerful than the Avatar. Seeing how much of a fight they put up in this episode was freaking crazy, man. Go back and watch that fight. It's fucking epic. I loved it. It was so cool. You have to check it out, because so much stunt work went into it. I think the actors are even uploading a lot of behind the scenes stuff, because they said this was one of their favorite episodes to film. This episode was crazy. It was so, that fight scene was crazy. I should talk about the suits. So the Blaze suit, the Robo Blaze suit, is the first enter suit from Go Busters. It's his first suit that he gets in the Sentai, and the Robo Roxy suit is the original Robo Roxy suit. Instead of having a yellow paint job, it's purple. So yeah, I like these suits. I mean, I do like the Robo Blaze suit. It looks really cool. It's still got the cape, which capes are cool, especially when you run in slow motion, they flutter in the distance. But yeah, I do like these brand new outfits from the Sentai. The designs look really cool, and I can't wait to see where it goes next. But overall, this was a really good episode. I did enjoy the environmental episode, because it was about turtles. I love turtles. Turtles are awesome, majestic sea creatures, so turtles are awesome. I want a turtle. So overall, it was a fun episode. Also, I need to point out that Aunt Regina was played by, I can't remember her name, but she played Elsa in Dino Thunder. I just remember that much. She's back, because she was reported to be in Season 2 later down the line. So this was the small bit part that she had. It's cool to see them bring back older actors into Power Rangers, because I'm pretty sure she's a New Zealand local, so they needed someone. So they called her up, who knows. But overall, it was cool seeing her. I don't know if she's going to make more appearances, or she was a one-time character. Who knows? But overall, this was a really great episode. The fights were really crazy. We got some more plot. We've got a good Blaze and a good Roxy wandering around, which I can't wait to see where that goes. I am lost for words right now. But yeah, I'll give this episode an 8 out of 10 if I could give it a ranking, and I can't wait to see where it goes next. Episode 3 looks really interesting. Hopefully we get some more villain stuff going on in the background. Who knows? Guess we'll find out. I'm really excited. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys around. Peace out, and thanks for watching. Bye!